Well, this is Dan O'Day, and sitting in front of me is the legendary John Records Landecker, one of the best radio personalities in history. And John, I convinced you to sit down for a couple of minutes, just to ask you some impromptu questions. And the first one really is, what kind of advice would you offer to a radio personality, whether they're established or beginning, on how to build a successful radio personality career and how to enjoy it at the same time?
Well, I think the key to being an on-air personality is the absolute 110% belief that that's what you want to do. And if that's what you want to do and you know that's what you want to do, I think that's the first step. It's sort of like the first way to cure a problem is to admit that you have it. You know, the first step to being something is the desire to want to be it. And then after that, be willing to do absolutely anything. Starting out, I was hired as a janitor at a radio station. I did a classical music show. I hosted your local farm community programming. I had to work under a different name. I worked all night. I moved to different towns. But it didn't seem at the time that it was, how shall I say this? It wasn't a problem. It was just something that came with the territory. And if you think you're going to stay in one place or everything's going to be done your way, then you're headed down the wrong road. But if you do really believe that this is what's for you, then more than likely it'll happen. There's so much noise in the atmosphere about Facebook and Twitter and satellite and streaming, but none of that would exist, nor will it exist, unless there's a program. And I don't hear enough about that. I mean, there has to be something of worth to put on the air or to put on the internet or to tweet about or to Facebook about, and that's the bottom line. If nobody has a product, I don't care how many tweets or Facebooks or I don't care what medium it comes through, if it's junk, nobody wants it. So it's sort of obviously the responsibility of the personality to provide the product, because that's what people are selling. And I get back to the bottom line again about if this is something you truly believe that you want, then I think that you'll know what you need to do. No one sat down in a seminar and told me what I needed to do to be a radio personality. It came pretty naturally, and I think that if that's something you really want, then you'll understand what that is. You go anywhere, you do anything, and you enjoy it because that's what you want to do. If it's something that you're not enjoying, I would suggest that you don't do it. I'm glad that I'm not trying to get into radio today. I have absolutely no idea what it would be like with the state of the economy and consolidation and the bottom line. So you know more about that than I do, but I still think that the basic things are there, that regardless of the age and the technology, the programming is going to be required, somebody's going to have to do it, the people who do it are the people that are going to believe in it.